guys, it's Sebastian and welcome back to my channel. And so for today's video, as you guys can see from the title, I'll be sharing with you guys my shoe collection. However, some of the shoes that I would be showing, my dad and I do share, so we would be kind of tackling quite a few in today's video, but I'd make it as interesting and as short as possible for you guys out there. Okay, so actually I have here a list of like the shoe names because I'm not that very familiar with shoe names. So basically the format for today's video, I would be doing it per brand. So we would first be starting with Adidas. So the first one that I have here, it's kind of like a staple. It's kind of like a basic that I feel like everyone has. This is the Adidas Superstar. It is in the color red. Now also before we go further with this video, none of these are like bought with my own money except for one, which is kind of like, anyway, I've been telling the story about that later on, but basically all of these were given and I'm just super duper thankful to them and also of course lucky. So going back to the first pair of shoes, this is the Adidas Superstar. It has red stripes and this could easily pair up with any outfits that one already owns. If you have like more neutral color palette when it comes to your like clothing, this could be like a nice pop of color. And another thing that I do like about the shoes is its comfortability, just because it's just super duper. You could walk on hours with these without feeling like your toes are burning. Actually, the first pair of Superstars that I did own was the black one. It's like the original or the blueprint, I would say, of Superstar. Wearing a red top and just wearing jeans and putting this on would make you look like you actually put an effort into your outfit, even though, you know, it's just basically color coordinating things. Like what I usually say in my fashion videos, you know, color coordination really does a lot. So yeah, that is it for my first pair of shoes, the Adidas Superstar in the color red. So let us now move on to the next pair of shoes, shall we? So contrary to what we had earlier, which is just in the color white, this Adidas Campus is in the color black. Now it has white stripes instead. And what's unique, I feel like, to this shoe is the material. I feel like it's kind of like more on the silky satin gamosa type of thing. And so yeah, I actually super duper like it. It's also as comfortable as the Adidas Superstar I was showing you guys a while ago. Actually no, the first one was more comfortable, but this is in itself a comfortable piece to wear. But then again, the Superstar is just more comfortable if you ask me. But yeah, this is again another kind of like a neutral shoe that could like just change an outfit if you were to color coordinate things again. Now I'm starting to doubt how I describe things because I feel like this video would be a long ass boring one, but yeah, let's just move on to the next shoe. So moving on to the next shoe, this is the Adidas QStar. I got this when I was probably like in 8th grade. Oh, I got this after like my chickenpox era. My dad bought it for me. And yeah, I haven't actually used this one in a while, but I remember though using this one during our PE subject back in junior high school because it's just that comfortable. And this sole is also cloud foam, so it's super duper soft. You could literally run in this one for hours. This could easily be an airport shoe because of how comfortable it is, or whenever you just be having a busy day full of errands, full of running, full of walking, full of trekking. I feel like this would go a long way and this would last you for sure the entire day. And it is breathable as well, a thing that I do like about this shoe a lot. And yeah, I feel like this shoe would be like the shoe for sweatpants because of just the contrast and the colors. If you want to have like a more neutral palette when it comes to your clothing, of course. But a super duper comfortable shoe. Again, this is the QStar Drive from Adidas. For the next pair of shoes, this is actually my dad's, but we share this one. This is the looking at the notebook, this is the Sense Bounce Plus M shoes. And what I like about the shoe a lot is the orange tag. It is giving, for some reasons, off-white vibes to me. I don't know why, but I feel like it has something to do with this like orange tag that stands out so perfectly. And yeah, this is actually a shoe I haven't worn yet because it just came in recently, and so my dad will be the first one to use it. But yeah, I actually cannot wait to wear this one. Like the QStar Drive, it doesn't restrict your toes, so this is it for the Sense Bounce Plus M shoes. And for the next one, it is kind of like similar material as well. This is the Alpha Bounce. Now this again is in the color white. I haven't like shown you guys colored shoes yet, but the next one will be colored, which I'm super duper happy about because for the past few minutes I've just been showing you guys black and white shoes with like little pops of colors, but I assure you there would be more colorful shoes later on in this video. So this white Alpha Bounce again is another comfortable shoe to walk in. It adds height, which I super duper like because it makes me look taller. And then another thing that I do like about this one is this feature on the back. I feel like it isn't as noticeable now, but before when this was like brand new, it kind of has like a holo effect on this part. I feel like it began wearing off the moment I started like cleaning it. So I feel like avoiding this part when it comes to cleaning, I feel like could have saved the holo effect of this shoe, but then again, things happen. And yeah, I'm still happy with this one, of course. When I have pants that fall on a bit too short for me, this is when I would be using chunkier shoes. This one surely being one of them. And yeah, I don't know, the size is giving me kind of like skeleton vibes. I don't know if that's just me, but yeah, I just super duper like this shoe a lot. So that is it for the 5th shoe that we are having for today. And for the 6th shoe, which is the last for the Adidas section, is this Drupt. This is the first colored shoes that I'll be sharing with you guys today. This is in the color Raw Sand, and I like this one so much because of how unique the color is. It's kind of similar with my dad's Pharrell Williams shoes, which we also share, but I would not be including that in this video anymore just because it's also kind of quite similar with this one, to be honest. And if you guys can see, there's also like a pattern or a print on the shoelaces themselves, and I feel like it's just super duper good. This is probably like the comfiest shoes in my Adidas section, if I may say so. And yes, literally just super duper soft. It's like pure cloth, and the sole is just super duper soft. Whenever you're walking, it feels like you're literally jumping. And yeah, I like that one about this one so much, and how it could also add like that needed pop of color whenever you just have a rather plain outfit. Yeah, I actually just got this recently, and I'm super duper happy about this and thankful. And yeah, I actually enjoy this shoe a lot, that I might use it more because I haven't been doing that for the past couple of weeks. But I'm sure that I'll be wearing this one more often because it's stylish and also unique and also comfortable, which is like a win-win-win situation. So again, Adidas Drupt in the color Raw Sand. So we're done with 6 shoes, ladies and gentlemen, and we are done with the first brand. So now we would be moving to the next one, which is Nike. So we're firstly starting with the first one, which is the shoe that I do use the most when it comes to like my Nike collection. I feel like that is the Nike Air Force Ones, and I super duper like this shoe. Again, at this point, I feel like this has become like a staple of its own, something that is considered to be an essential. I feel like when it comes to shoes, because of how easy it is to pair with clothing that you already own. And yeah, again, it adds that nice height leverage, which I am super duper in need of these days. Yeah, this shoe is surely on my to-go type of shoes, and also they are comfortable to walk in, just like all of the shoes that I do own. Yeah, they're all super duper comfortable. So for the next pair of shoe, this is the Nike Dim 6, and I'm just super duper happy about this shoe because it reminds me so much of Hot Wheels for some reasons. Probably it's because of its color palette, but I super duper like that about this shoe a lot. It has the grays, the oranges, the blues in the right hues and saturations that, I don't know, it's just giving me so much joy whenever I'm just looking at this shoe. The only problem with it though is that this side, if you guys can see, it's like starting to peel off, like this part, like where the sole or the platform kind of meets like the shoe itself. However, it is something that could be fixed, so I'm wearing it still because it's just super duper nice. I feel like this part down is like the whole platform, so yeah, definitely a lot of height would be added if you were to get the shoes, which I super duper like. And it's also super comfortable. It could be well equated with the comfortability of the QStar Drive from Adidas earlier. So for the next pair of shoes, for the Nike, this is actually my dad's, but again, we share it. This is the Nike Renew Lucent. It is again in the color white, but the design in this one, like the subtle design, it is giving me extraterrestrial vibes, and I'm super into that. And I just super duper like how futuristic almost it looks like. The thing that I like the most about this product is how thin it incredibly is. Like, it literally feels like you're just wearing socks whenever you're wearing this, and it is something that you might want to consider adding into your shoe collection because it's just super duper comfortable, super duper light. It isn't as thick as how it appears to be. If ever it appears to be thick, I feel like it does not. But yeah, this is probably the lightest shoe in this collection, or probably this one. No, this is lighter. So yeah, again, on more neutral colored outfits, this would truly go in well with that one. And yeah, the translucent effect also, that just adds so much character into the shoes. That's why I also super duper like it. Not only when it comes to its comfortability, but also when it comes to its style. So moving on to another, yet again, Renew shoes is this Renew Elevate, which features, Renew Elevate 2, which features Lola and Bugs Bunny. You guys have already seen this in my November vlog, but I haven't used it much since then. I don't know why, but I super duper, I thought that was a lizard. Anyway, I super duper like this shoe so much. Like, it has the right amount of colors and also whites, which I am a big fan of if you guys cannot tell yet. And I also like the play of colors, like how opposite some colors of some designs are. Like with this one, this is in the color black, this one in white. Also with the back part, this is kind of like in the peach, this is in the pink. The opening is kind of tighter as compared to the other shoes that I've shown you guys, and yeah, I should probably wear this one more often. And of course, my favorite part about this one is the feature of Lola Bunny and Bugs Bunny. It brings me back to my childhood memories so much. So whenever you're wearing an outfit that has like a blue or orange or pink or peach in it, this would also be a great way to also match those up, to have like a color play when it comes to your outfits as well. So again, that is it for the Nike Renew Elevate. So moving on to the next pair of shoes, this is again my dad's, which we do share. It is the Nike Air Jordan 1 Mid Johnny Kilroy, and I super like the colors in this one. It's giving like edgy motorcycle boy vibes, which I super like. If you want to spice up your outfit, even though you're wearing just neutral colors, and add this on top of that, that would also be a game changer. And yeah, I kind of like that it is mid-cut, only because my dad is also not the biggest fan of high tops. The silver, like how it illuminates a lot of light whenever it's hitting it, super duper like that one. And yeah, everything about it, the color, the design, it's simple, but it adds a lot of character to an outfit if you were to wear it. So yeah, another piece that is worth saving for and buying, because you never know when you're gonna need Air Jordans in your life. So moving on to the next one is actually colored shoes. This is blue. This is again from Nike. It is a Tailwind 8. It is just in a color kind of like royal blue. It's kind of bold, but that is what I like about the shoe a lot. Anyway, I got this a little while back. I feel like I was in my 8th grade when I got this one, and it is alive still to this day, which I'm super duper surprised and happy about. Like a lot surprised, because usually shoes don't last me that long, but with this one it did. Or probably also the fact that I don't use this as much, but you know, the fact that it is not brittle yet and it's still alive and well and kicking, you know, that is a great sign that it is a good quality shoe already. And yeah, this side is giving me dinosaur vibes. I don't know why, but I'm getting that one from this shoe, which I mean in the best way possible. If I want to look like a cool dinosaur one day, I would be wearing this one for sure. Yeah, a lot of shoes in this collection I should wear more often. I should probably stray away from just using white shoes all the time, from using my Nike Air Force Ones all the time, from using my Adidas Superstar all the time. I should treat them all equally. But yeah, that is it for the Nike Tailwind 8, again in the color blue. And for the last two Nike shoes, these are actually my dad's. Both of them we do share. So for the first one, this is the Nike Waffle 1. Super duper like the colors. If you guys didn't notice yet, my dad tends to explore more on bolder colors when it comes to shoes, which I don't usually. Whereas my dad, I feel like he actually has more colored rubber shoes as compared to me. This one being one of them. This is the Waffle 1. Again, I super duper like the colors in this one. And if you guys can see closely, it is kind of like see-through, so whatever color of socks you're wearing in here, it would eventually pop out. Like, can you guys see that? It's literally kind of see-through, almost kind of like fishnet type of thing. So, you know, wearing iconic socks or statement socks would really work well with this Waffle 1. And again, another thing that I do like about this one is like this part. It's kind of has the illusion where it has like how many soles stacked on top of each other, if you guys can see that one. And everything about this shoe I like a lot, especially the visible stitching and how the colors of the thread used in the stitching is also the same with the one in the main logo that is in the shoe, which is super duper nice touch. So again, the Nike Waffle one. So for the last pair of shoes for the Nike section, which I'm super duper happy about because I'm almost done. We need to clean the house. We have here this Nike PG5, Paul George 5. Again, this is my dad's, super duper colorful, which I like. You know what this shoe is giving me? It's giving me Patrick or SpongeBob vibes. Patrick plus Squidward. Also would like the subtle prints on this part of the shoe. You guys could see like splashes here, like that one more specifically. It's just giving me Nickelodeon SpongeBob vibes. For some reason, it kind of has like the same feel with this Nike Renew Elevate 2. Kind of like the same structure as well. Yeah, the last shoe for the Nike section, our PG5 or the Paul George 5. So we would now be moving on to the next brand, which I only have 2 shoes of, which is Haan. So first, we would be talking about this one. This is the Grand Pro tennis sneaker, and I like how I don't have like a shoe that is in this color just yet. Yeah, I super like this one. It's kind of giving me that classic vibe or type of shoes that would never go out of style no matter what. And the play of textures in this one when it comes to the materials, also I super duper like. It blended in so seamlessly. Like, you would know these are 2 different materials, but it still looks so well done. So when I'm feeling, you know, I want to be a vintage boy that day, I definitely would be wearing this one. So this is for the first pair of Haans that I have in this video. Again, this is the Grand Pro tennis sneaker. So for the last pair of Haans that I have is just this slip-on type. It is in color kind of navy blue-ish, and my dad and I cannot seem to find the exact name of this shoe. That's why I just said slip-on. But basically, that's what it is. It is a slip-on shoe, kind of like similar with the Vans type of thing, which is a shoe brand I haven't had in a while. My last Vans shoe, I feel like when I was still in 5th. No, I actually still have the old school one even up to this day, but kind of getting out of shape already. Again, this is the last Haan shoes, so we would now be moving to our last 2 shoes in this video. Wow, can't believe I'm almost done with this video. Anyway, for the next brand, it is from the brand Fila. I only have 1 shoes from Fila, to be honest, and that is the Fila Barricade. Again, this is another go-to shoe of mine that it is pretty beaten up already, I feel like, but if it's far, it would look so clean because, you know, I usually also clean this from time to time as well. But the more you like really look into it, there are like lots of discolorations in it already. Like, some are starting to look more yellowish than usual. And I was actually not supposed to get this one because this is just in the size 10. I'm usually a size 10.5, 11. However, I don't know. I just really liked the silhouette of it, like the color. Again, just a plain white color. Who would like that one? Me. And then how chunky it is. I got this during the year when the Fila disruptors like took over the entire planet, and hashtag I don't want to be like other people. That's why I decided to get this Barricade. And also, in my defense, there wasn't like an available Fila disruptor during the time that I got this one. That's why I decided to just push through with this one. But I feel like if there was a Fila disruptor available at the time, would I be getting that one? Probably. But this one is super duper good. The only con I feel like with this one, I don't know, the problem may just be with me, but the laces are like very bad. Whenever I pull them, there are literally fibers coming out of the shoelaces already. If you guys can see that one, it's getting heavily damaged. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm constantly pulling it whenever I'd be tying my shoes. But yeah, that only ever happened to this shoe. That's why I feel like I'm a bit too surprised by it. But yeah, other than that, I'm just super duper happy that I pushed through with these shoes instead of the Fila Disruptor one. So for the last pair of shoes in this video, ladies and gentlemen, it is from Dr. Martens. This is the 1460 smooth leather lace-up boot, and I got this when I was in 8th grade. I remember because my dad went to Manila, and then I gave him kind of like all the money that I have during that time. I forgot how much it was, like around 2K only, I feel like. And then I told him, go buy me some Dr. Martens without realizing that it's kind of like more than 10,000 pesos during that time. And yeah, he got home eventually and he handed me these. And my mom and I was about to go to school already, but then he just got home and then he gave me the box of the Dr. Martens. And you guys already know what happened next. I wore it to the school. I just wore them and then we already went to the school because we lived pretty far from my school during those times. So yeah, lots of memories with this one because whenever we would be going out of country before for also like research competitions or whenever we would just be going out, this would be my airport shoes because I don't know, for some reason it's just super duper comfortable for me. And I feel like another factor before that made me consider in just using this as my airport shoes is the fact that it is extremely heavy if I were to put it in my luggage. So yeah, that is why whenever I would be going out of the country and I would be bringing this pair of shoes, this is definitely the one that I'd be wearing on the airport. But I haven't used this one too much lately because I don't know. So yeah, that is it for my shoe collection. I'm super duper happy. I'm finally already done. What time is it? Oh, it's already 4:35, so I've been filming for more than an hour already. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this one, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and also comment down other video suggestions that you would like to see me do next. And this is basically where the video ends. This has been Sebastian and I hope that we could spread love a little more often. I'll see you next week. Stay safe.